I want you to stop for a second and think about the last time you got dressed, looked in the mirror, and felt like something was just off. The outfit wasn't wrong exactly. The colors were fine. Everything fit. But somehow you looked heavier than you are. Older than you feel. And you couldn't quite put your finger on why. Here is the truth that nobody in the fashion industry is rushing to tell you. It is not your body that is the problem. It is never your body. It is 5 very specific style mistakes that are so common among women over 50 and 60 that most people assume they are just the normal rules of dressing for your age. They are not rules. They are traps. And today we are walking out of every single one of them. By the time this video is over, you are going to understand exactly what has been quietly working against your appearance, and more importantly what to do instead. And I promise you, none of it requires a new wardrobe or a big budget. Sometimes the smallest shift makes the biggest difference. Stay with me because mistake number 4 is the one that surprises every single woman who hears it. And it might be the one you are making right now without even realizing it. Welcome back to Elegance at Any Age, the channel that exists to remind you every single week that style does not have an age limit, and looking incredible does not have to cost a fortune. If this is your first time here, we are so glad you found us. This is a space built specifically for women over 50 and 60 who refuse to disappear into the background, and who know that their best years of dressing well are still ahead of them. To our returning viewers, welcome home. You already know that what we do here is different. No generic advice. No outdated rules. Just real, practical style wisdom that actually works for real women living real lives. Before we get into today's video, if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, this is your sign to do it right now. Hit that subscribe button and tap the bell beside it so you never miss a new video. We show up every week with content designed to help you look and feel your most confident self. And if today's video helps you even a little, a like before you leave means more than you know. It helps us reach more women who need to hear exactly what we are about to talk about. Alright. Let's get into the 5 mistakes, and let's start with the one that is hiding in almost every wardrobe over 60. Now before we get into the list, I want to say something important. This video is not about shame. It is not about telling you that everything you have been doing is wrong. Most of these mistakes come from advice that women were genuinely given at some point, advice that was meant to be helpful but was actually doing the opposite. So as we go through each one, I want you to think of it less like a correction and more like an upgrade. We are simply trading things that work against you for things that work for you. That is all this is. And the beautiful thing is that once you see these mistakes clearly, you cannot unsee them. Your eye becomes trained. Shopping becomes easier. Getting dressed in the morning becomes faster, and the woman looking back at you in the mirror starts to look exactly the way you feel on the inside. Younger. Lighter. More alive. Let's start. Mistake number 1, wearing clothes that are too loose everywhere. This is the big one. The one that is responsible for more unnecessary heaviness and aging in the way women over 50 dress than almost anything else on this list. Somewhere along the way, a lot of women were told that as you get older, you should cover up more. Go bigger. Choose comfort over fit. And so the wardrobe slowly shifts toward oversized tops, roomy trousers, and shapeless dresses that hide everything underneath. Here is the problem. When everything is loose, everything blends together. Your waist disappears. Your shape disappears. And when the human eye looks at a figure with no visible shape, the brain automatically reads it as larger than it actually is. This is not opinion. It is how visual perception works. Shapelessness reads as heaviness every single time. Now I am absolutely not saying you need to wear tight clothes. That is not the answer either. The answer is something called intentional fit. One piece of your outfit should have some structure or fit closer to your body while the rest can be relaxed. For example, a loose flowy top looks absolutely beautiful when it is paired with trousers that have a proper fit through the hip and thigh. A relaxed wide leg pant looks elegant and slim when the top is slightly more fitted or tucked in at the front. You do not need to show your shape. You just need to suggest it. There is a very elegant difference between the two, and once you start dressing with that in mind, everything changes. Mistake number 2, avoiding color and living in neutrals only. Now this one is a little more nuanced, so stay with me. Neutrals are beautiful. Navy, cream, camel, gray, white. These are timeless colors and they absolutely have a place in a stylish wardrobe. The mistake is not wearing neutrals. The mistake is wearing only neutrals, head to toe, every single day, because you believe that color is too bold or too young or too attention-grabbing for a woman your age. Here is what an all-neutral outfit does without any color or contrast anywhere. It flattens everything. When there is no contrast between your top and your bottom, no break in the color story, the eye travels straight down the body without stopping anywhere. And again, that unbroken vertical read makes the figure look heavier and longer in all the wrong ways. Color does not have to mean bright. It does not have to mean bold. It just has to mean intentional. A soft dusty rose top with cream trousers. A rich burgundy scarf over a neutral outfit. A pair of cobalt earrings with a gray dress. These small introductions of color do something remarkable. They create visual interest. They draw the eye upward toward your face. And they make your entire outfit look considered and put together rather than safe and forgettable. Women over 60 who look consistently stylish and youthful almost always have one thing in common. They are not afraid of a little color. And neither should you be. Mistake number 3, ignoring the power of the waist. This one connects closely to mistake number 1, but it deserves its own conversation because it is that important. The waist is the most powerful tool in dressing to look slimmer and younger. Not because a small waist is the goal, but because any suggestion of a waist, any gentle indication that there is a middle to your body, immediately creates proportion. And proportion is what makes an outfit look polished, intentional, and flattering at every size and every age. What kills proportion faster than anything else is letting the waist completely disappear under fabric. A long tunic worn completely untucked over leggings. A boxy blazer buttoned all the way with nothing to break the silhouette. A shift dress with no belt, no tuck, no definition anywhere. These choices create a rectangular silhouette, and the rectangle is the least flattering shape in fashion regardless of your size or your age. The fix is incredibly simple and it costs nothing. A front tuck. Just pulling the front of your top slightly into your waistband and leaving the back out creates a soft suggestion of a waist without being tight or restrictive anywhere. A thin belt worn loosely over a dress or a long cardigan does the same thing. Even choosing tops that have a slight V shape at the hem rather than a completely straight hem creates the illusion of a waist without any tucking at all. These are tiny adjustments with enormous visual payoff. And once you start doing them, you will wonder how you ever got dressed without them. Okay, we are right in the middle of our list, and I have to ask. How many of these have you been doing without realizing it? Because I know I am describing wardrobes that a lot of women watching this right now recognize very well. If this is speaking to you, do me a favor right now. Hit that like button. It genuinely helps this video reach more women who are sitting at home feeling frustrated with their reflection and not knowing why. You could be the reason another woman finds this channel today just by clicking that button. And drop a comment below. Tell me which mistake you think you have been making most. I read every single comment, and I love hearing from this community more than you know. Now let's get to mistake number 4. The one I told you about at the very beginning. The one that surprises almost every woman who hears it. Mistake number 4, wearing the wrong fabric weight for your body. I told you this one would surprise you. Most women think about color. Most women think about fit. Almost nobody thinks about fabric weight. And yet fabric weight might be one of the most quietly influential factors in whether an outfit makes you look heavy or light, dated or modern, put together or just okay. Here is what happens with heavy fabrics. Thick stiff denim. Heavy polyester blends. Bulky knits that have no drape. These fabrics add physical volume to your body. They do not move with you. They sit on top of you. And when fabric sits on top of the body rather than moving with it, it creates bulk in all the places you least want it, across the hips, around the middle, through the arms. Lighter fabrics with drape and movement do the opposite. They skim the body rather than gripping it or sitting on it. They move when you move, which creates a sense of lightness and ease. And they photograph beautifully, which matters more than ever in the age of phone cameras and video calls. This does not mean you need to wear flimsy fabrics or give up warmth in colder months. It means being intentional about choosing fabrics that have some flow to them. A ponte trouser instead of a stiff denim. A lightweight merino knit instead of a heavy chunky sweater. A woven crepe blouse instead of a thick cotton tee. These swaps cost nothing extra, but they elevate every outfit immediately. Feel your clothes before you buy them. If the fabric feels stiff and heavy in your hands, it will feel and look stiff and heavy on your body. If it drapes and moves even on the hanger, it will do the same for you when you wear it. Mistake number 5, letting your accessories disappear. This is the final mistake, and in some ways it is the saddest one, because it usually comes from a place of wanting to be understated and appropriate. But understated and invisible are two very different things. As women get older, there is often a quiet shift towards smaller jewelry, simpler bags, and fewer accessories overall. The thinking is usually something like, I do not want to look like I am trying too hard. I do not want to draw attention. I want to look appropriate for my age. But here is what actually happens when accessories disappear from an outfit. The outfit looks unfinished. The woman wearing it looks like she got dressed in a hurry. And paradoxically, the less effort an outfit appears to have, the older and more tired the overall look becomes. Accessories are not decoration. They are the punctuation of an outfit. They tell the eye where to stop, where to look, and how to read what you are wearing. A statement earring draws the eye up toward your face, which is always where you want attention. A beautiful scarf adds color, texture, and personality without adding a single pound to your silhouette. A structured handbag in a rich color elevates even the simplest outfit into something that looks completely intentional. You do not need to wear everything at once. You do not need to be loud or flashy. But you do need at least one accessory that speaks. One piece that says this outfit was chosen with care and confidence. Because that energy, that quiet confidence, is what makes a woman of any age look truly elegant. So let's bring it all together before we close out today. 5 mistakes that are quietly making women over 50 and 60 look heavier and more outdated than they actually are. The first is wearing clothes that are too loose everywhere with no shape or structure anywhere in the outfit. The second is avoiding color entirely and living in head-to-toe neutrals with no contrast or visual interest. The third is letting the waist completely disappear under fabric and wearing rectangular silhouettes that erase all proportion. The fourth, and the one I promised would surprise you, is wearing the wrong fabric weight and choosing stiff, heavy materials that sit on the body instead of moving with it. And the fifth is letting accessories disappear from your outfits entirely and leaving your look unfinished and without a focal point. None of these fixes are expensive. None of them require you to throw out your wardrobe and start over. They require only a small shift in how you think about getting dressed. And that shift, once it happens, is permanent. Your eye changes. Your choices change. And the woman in the mirror starts to reflect exactly who you know yourself to be. Before you go, I want to hear from you. Which of these 5 mistakes hit closest to home? Which one are you going to tackle first? Drop it in the comments below, because this community learns from each other just as much as they learn from these videos. Your comment might be exactly what another woman needed to read today. If you are new here and you stayed all the way to the end, that tells me something wonderful about you. You are serious about showing up for yourself. And this channel was made for exactly that kind of woman. Hit that subscribe button so we can keep showing up for you every single week. And if today's video gave you even one idea you can use, please give it a like before you go. It is the simplest and most powerful way to support what we do here, and to help this channel reach more women who deserve to feel this good about getting dressed. Thank you so much for being here today. Until next time, remember this. You are not too old to look amazing. You are just getting started. See you in the next one.